Alright folks, I decided to start another secret episode of the special episodes. Ho Ho Homicide. I missed the opening of secret episode number 3, but that's okay. I thought my family holiday parties were murder. Not the way I hope to spend Christmas Eve. What do we got? Big Christmas Eve party last night. Come midnight, the guests realized the party wasn't the only thing dead. The lady of the house was, too. What's strange is the husband is missing. We need to find out what turned this party into a silent night, deadly night. Oh gosh. There we go. Mrs. Klaus took quite the fall. Big staircase. Maybe she was pushed. Liver temp suggests TOD at 2 hours ago. I don't think she was pushed. Head wounds on the opposite side of her head. A fall didn't cause this trauma, and how she landed doesn't line up with her wound. So you're thinking body drop. This jeweled dagger has some blood on it. Was she stabbed? I don't see any stab wounds. Maybe she fought off her killer with it. Let's find out who killed Christmas. Start everything up. 13 hours. Okay. I need to get some stars anyway, so sit tight. Alright, I got a couple stars. Let's examine the dagger. There we go. 7 energy. Great work on that dagger. The DNA found does not belong to the Vic. Maybe she stabbed her attacker. Take a closer look at the dagger. See if you can find out more about the killer. There we go. 6. That's an interesting trace on the knife's hilt. Glitter, but no prints. Found white thread on it. Maybe the killer used something to clean it off. Weird. There's no glitter anywhere on the victim. Must be from the killer. Keep an eye out for sparkly suspects. Get a closer look at the top of the stairs. If the Vic was pushed from up there, maybe they left something behind. Of course, the first chapter is titled "'Twas the Night Before Murder." There we go. There we go. Not my best one, but we'll see. That's the victim's other high heel. Probably fell off during the body drop. Maybe we can find some trace on it. And that gold watch you found doesn't look like hers. It's a man's watch. If the killer was dragging her dead body, maybe they dropped this. And I'll get some more stars, so sit tight. Okay, I've got 3 stars. Let's examine the gold watch. Jail, we love you, Mom and Dad. Wow. The inscription on the watch reads, Jail, we love you, Mom and Dad. The Lugosi's have a son who just turned 18. Let's find out if he's on Santa's naughty list this year. Maybe he can tell us where his father is. I think he was also in one of the hidden episodes too. Sorry for your loss, son. We need to ask you some questions so we can find out what happened to your mother. You know, I'm not a kid anymore. I was in my room almost the whole party. I didn't even hear her fall. Came down when everyone was screaming. Someone killed your mother at the party last night. Did you see anything unusual? Everyone was drunk. Tons of my dad's business friends, all super boring, talking all night. Worst party ever if you ask me. Your father is nowhere to be found. Do you have any idea where he could be right now? Also, is that glitter on your tie? I don't know where my dad is. My mom makes me wear this obnoxious Christmas tie every year. He does have glitter. Kid's mom dies and dad just disappears. Seems like they have a weird relationship. Let's hang on to Jimmy until his dad shows up. High heel now. There we are, 7. The prints on this high heel are a master of Ruby Aldana, who is the maid for the Lugosi's. She used to work at the Palermo casino, so we have her prints in the system. Looks like I'll have to get at least 1 more star. So sit tight. Got 1 star. Ruby, we understand you are a maid for the Lugosi's and worked the party last night. Did you see what happened to Nina? I was, but I didn't see anything. I was busy serving the guests of honor. I ran over and saw poor Nina lying there. Mrs. Lugosi was murdered and dragged by her feet. Actually, we found quite a few of your fingerprints on her high heels. I would never hurt her. The Lugosi's are like family to me. They took me out of the casinos where I was cleaning public bathrooms. Saved my life. I touch a lot of Mrs. Lugosi's things. I helped her get her ready last night, probably why you found my prints on them. I did see Mr. Lugosi going upstairs to his bedroom during the party, and Mrs. Lugosi went up shortly after. I didn't notice any glitter on Ruby, but I think you should go check out that bedroom. Could be where this all started. So once again, I will use the 5 hints on this. And I guess in the long run, it doesn't really matter. Sorry about that, guys. My tablet was running low. There we go. Brass pieces. Fishbowl. Napkin and rose. There was definitely a struggle in here. Must be the primary. Found these broken pieces of brass in the carpet. Maybe these are left behind by the killer. If we can put them back together, we can narrow down the suspects. Also, I found this weird white fluff on the bed, and it's not from the bedspread. Let's take a closer look at it. I need to get some stars at a time. Okay, I've got 1 star. Let's take the brass pieces now. There we are, 8. Great work puzzling those pieces of brass together. It's a jingle bell. I noticed an elf working the party had jingle bells on her shoes. Maybe she saw something last night. Natalie Ray. I'm going to have to stop again to get another star. So hold here. Okay. I got 2 of them. Let's interrogate the new suspect, Natalie Ray. Natalie, I noticed you're missing some jingle bells off your elf shoes. Good news, we found one of them upstairs. Oh, yeah, they keep falling off my costume. Want to tell us what you were doing upstairs in the master bedroom? I was up there trying to make a phone call in the bedroom. I had to check in on my granny. Just happens to be the room where Nina was killed. Is there anything you saw while you were up there? No, but I heard Nina arguing with Mr. Lugosi. I think he was cheating on her or something. She heard them arguing. He might have killed her and ran. Natalie had quite a lot of glitter eye makeup on, all made up for murder. Did you all let them run their courses? See you when that's done. Alright folks, you've returned. I'm ready to get the results of the victim's body. Freezing temperatures will continue and more snowfall as well. Nina Lugosi died of massive BFT to the right side of her skull. She was only hit once, and once was enough. The murder weapon is cylindrical and about 2 inches in width. I also found a trace of red paint in the wound that came from the weapon. I bagged up her clothes, a sexy Mrs. Claus outfit. Maybe you can get something off them. Have 17 stars. Moisture around the islands in an unstable atmosphere. Right conditions for more downpours and flooding throughout tomorrow and into Sunday. So a flash flood watch up for the entire island chain. As we take a look at tomorrow's forecast, this is what we're looking at. We do have those southeasterly winds on the light side. That will continue to bring up moisture, especially into looking through the victim's festive holiday outfit, I noticed something smelled strange. All her clothes had a very strong odor. To be precise, a sweet aroma of cinnamon and vanilla, components found in many holiday perfumes. The victim reeks like she bathed in it. This smell lingers, so you should still be able to smell it on the killer. Keep sniffing around the party guests. Identifying this scent could help reveal the killer. Many people have asked me, where are the showers going to be tomorrow? And as you can see, for his perfume, the showers aren't moving through one particular area. Spotty And the white fluff? I sent this white fluffy material through the GCMS. It's a polyester blend used for making costumes or decorations. It has remnants of cookie crumbs and milk in it. My guess is it could be a part of someone's fake beard. Did Santa come last night? Actually, yes. There was someone dressed as Santa last night. Why would he be in the Lugosi's bedroom? We should bring him in. Did you guys find the husband yet? Maybe Mr. Lugosi caught Santa in bed with his Mrs. Claus. We're still looking for him, but he can't hide for long. Vigo Morelli. Nice Santa costume, Vigo. We hear the Lugosis ask you to dress up every holiday party. Yeah, the kids love it, especially my family who are waiting for me right now. Is this going to take long? I have presents to give. Not so fast, Santa. You're a suspect in a murder case. We found traces of your costume in the Lugosi's bedroom, where Nina was killed. I wasn't upstairs at all. I don't know how that's possible. Check your facts, CSI. Hope you have an alibi. I couldn't help but notice that you have some glitter on you. Funny thing is, so did the killer. Do you know how many people were sitting on my lap for pictures yesterday? A lot. Of course some got on me. I'm innocent. Not until proven. Better call your family. Tell them you'll be late for Christmas dinner. That's it for the chapter. Santa here is in quite a hurry. Could be hiding something. Let's hang on to him. We're still searching for Mr. Lugosi, who has been missing since we showed up to the scene. Let's get back to the case and find out who turned this white Christmas blood red. And we'll start Chapter 2 after this. Hello folks, we've returned. It's now time for Chapter 2 of 'Twas the Night of Homicide, rather. Was the night before justice, and not a suspect is found guilty yet. We need to take a closer look at the evidence to find the Grinch who did this. Finn is decking the halls with the crime scene tape in the bedroom. Why don't you give her a hand?
For tough areas like the bathroom sink, watch the brush conform to fixtures and fittings. For ringing around the tub, use the turbo scrub with the extension wand. You never bang your back, and it spins at over 300 RPM, making tough jobs like this quick and easy. To scrub up high or clean down low, turbo scrub's the way to go. It's perfect to cut through grungy grout on tile walls and showers.
There we go.
Scrub and rinse. With the color brush, turbo scrub easily cleans those hard to reach.
All the books are organized alphabetically on this bookshelf, except for this one that's out of place.
In the kitchen, easily clean cooktop, stoves, or metal grates. It cleans everything and the kitchen sink. It's perfect for scrubbing grime out of sliding glass door tracks and tackles water grime from the rims with ease. Call or click now to get the turbo scrub complete with all-purpose brush, extension wand, and charger.
7.
$19.99. As a bonus, you'll also get the comb brush and the flat brush free. Order now.
The victim's prints are all over this book. Hidden inside is a remote. Remote? Why would it be hidden in a Christmas book? These are often used for fans and curtains in nice homes, but strange that it's hidden. Maybe it opens something in the bedroom. We've had no luck finding Mr. Lugosi. Let's press Jimmy. He has to know where his dad is. And Sarah just texted. She needs help in the mansion's entrance. pile of decorations. Shawl.
Only in Jamaica can you stay at one Sandals and play around at all 6 resorts. Sandals in Jamaica. It's 6 vacations in 1. Call 1-800-SANDALS and save up to 65%. Weekend Express with Lynn Smith.
There we go.
7 on HLN.
That pile of decorations must have fallen off the top of the stairs and the killer was dragging Nina's body.
The killer actually entered the home with a set of house keys.
Now we call the question the whole idea of the break and enter. We call the question whether this was a crime of some outsider coming in and trying to rob Mr. Rogers, or was it someone that had access to his house, access to Mr. Rogers?
Investigators asked the victim's estranged son, Donald, where he was at the time of his father's murder. He said he had an alibi and
7.
offered to take the polygraph test.
That gives it to me. He says, you passed the polygraph.
Good work searching through those decorations. That candy cane nail you found is an acrylic fingernail. No DNA on it though. I saw Natalie the elf wearing the same nails. Let's bring her back in.
Not only lived next door to Rogers, but worked as his caretaker. Sharon said she was with a friend shopping all day across town, but investigators discovered something suspicious. She made several.
We found a fingernail near Mrs. Lugosi's body. Look familiar? Oh, that? That's mine. I helped Mrs. Lugosi decorate the house. Probably fell off then. We found it amongst evidence from Nina's murder. Were you up there when she died? Maybe. I told you, I was upstairs calling my granny. If I heard her fall, I would have saved her. She was very sweet to me, and Victor was really rude to her at the party. We'll need to see her phone to corroborate your story.
Her husband was a sales representative. And investigators also learned that Rogers named Sharon the sole.
Her call log corresponds to their story, but she smells like that Christmas perfume on the victim. Let's keep an eye on her.
Search warrant. Investigators confiscated Sharon's shoes for analysis.
I believe we got over 20 or 30 pairs of shoes into the laboratory.
One pair caught Michelle's attention. A pair of size 6.5.
We really need you to think about last night and tell us anything you can remember. My dad was trying to sell a painting in the game room. These parties always become Dad's business meetings. He can never just have fun. Do you know if he was having trouble with any of his business partners? I don't know any of them really. I don't want anything to do with his business. Thanks for your help. I noticed you smell like cinnamon. Are you wearing perfume? Not perfume. My mom sprayed this Christmas scent all over herself while she was in my room. Got it all over me.
Found on the glass of the crime scene had various nicks and scrape marks. Interestingly, Sharon Zachary's left tennis shoe
His parents aren't around much, and he doesn't seem fond of his father. Let's check out the game room where he saw him last.
crime scene, and it also had the same nicks and scrape marks.
The surface was so clean, it made just a beautiful, very detailed impression.
There was no extant markings on the glass that she was able to compare to the shoes and find a positive match to one shoe, only one shoe that made that print.
Sharon's prints to the one found on the victim's belt. They had to study the ridge details and figure out the direction of the print and what part of which finger to compare. After 3
Damaged
days,
painting.
they discovered the print on the victim's
Ashtray.
belt was the side of Sharon's left thumb. When confronted with the forensic evidence,
There we go.
Sharon
White glove.
she insisted she had no motive, but the victim's
There we go.
financial
8 ball.
record suggested otherwise.
In this case, we found our sum cash disappeared out of his account.
Wonder who broke that painting. Maybe that's how this all started. Check for prints. Check it for prints.
That money went
And that white glove you found might be a match to the white threads we found on the dagger. Check it out.
Him to give her power of attorney
give her a checkbook, and then when she got onto some of his checking accounts, and she just started using them as her own.
Records indicated that Sharon Zachary stole up to $120,000, and there was clear evidence that Rogers discovered the embezzlement.
Sharon Zachary was helping herself to Mr. Rogers' funds, and Mr. Rogers apparently was not happy about that and had his power of attorney withdrawn to put a stop to Sharon Zachary helping herself to his money.
Sharon also found out that Rogers planned to remove her from his will.
I believe Sharon Zachary was in a hurry at that time to kill Mr. Rogers before he could make that change in his will. I believe greed is definitely what drove Sharon Zachary.
The DNA test results of the blood found on the metal pipe revealed that
There we go.
it
5.
was Rogers. More proof that it was the murder weapon. 31-year-old Sharon
I ran that print you pulled through APHIS and got a match to a Martin Garcia. He was arrested for his involvement in an art heist 20 years ago. He was on the Lugosi's guest list. What's an art thief doing with an art dealer?
Robert Rogers, attempting to seek sanctuary for himself, to seek protection from persons who wanted to rob and hurt him, trusted Sharon Zachary. And it's ironic that this person, in turn, turned on him and became the very thing that he was trying to guard against.
Welcome back to PD, Mr. Garcia. Been a while since you've been back, hasn't it? Yes, years. I served my time and got out. I know Mrs. Lugosi is dead, but I had nothing to do with it this time. You were at the party last night and we found this broken painting with your prints all over it. Tell us how that happened. Victor probably got drunk and smashed it. He didn't want anyone to have it. I've been trying to buy it for years. Buy it or steal it? We know you have a history with theft. Maybe Nina caught you, and when she tried to stop you from taking it, you killed her. I didn't do it, and you have nothing on me to prove it. We noticed you have glitter on you, and that might be all the proof we need. You're not going anywhere yet.
The indoor cycling experience designed to happen in your home. Only Peloton allows you to take high energy off with an on-demand studio cycling classes without having to go anywhere. Ride live with some of the best studio cycling instructors in the country. Ride flexible with thousands of on-demand rides. This is fitness at all. This is Peloton.
The Peloton bike is now under $2,000. Shop online or
Oh,
a
boy.
Peloton store near you.
Everyone's talking about reverse mortgages nowadays. Well, it's time for the facts, not the hype. A reverse
There we go.
mortgage is federally regulated and insured to protect you. You can choose lump sum payments or a monthly schedule.
The trace you found on the glove contains the ingredients brandy, raw eggs, milk, and nutmeg, often found in eggnog. So the killer was enjoying a little holiday drink before they murdered. I noticed the maid had white gloves. Maybe she can clean up this murder.
Out-of-pocket costs and how to navigate smoothly through the application process. No, you don't have to go online to a website. Call us. Speak with an experienced reverse mortgage advisor.
Ruby Aldana.
Obligation assessment of your options. Whether your retirement plan isn't covering your expenses or
Do they always make you dress up like a French maid, or only for the big parties? Only for the big parties and special events. Did you find Mr. Lugosi yet? I am really worried about him. We're still investigating. Do they usually let you drink on the job at these parties? Yeah, sometimes I sneak a little. I guess I had a little eggnog towards the end of the night. Interesting, because a white glove left from your French maid outfit is now evidence, and it happened to have eggnog on it. Maybe you saw the Lugosis arguing, came in to save her, but it was too late. Got blood on your glove and now you're covering for him. That's not true. I have an alibi. It wasn't me. I can't tell you why, but it wasn't me.
Is your smile something you hide? Is it holding you back? Now you can have a stunning, permanently white smile with lumen ears.
Seems like she's hiding something, but that glove puts her at the top of the naughty list for now.
That transforms your entire appearance, yet looks completely natural. Old-fashioned veneers require your natural teeth to be permanently ground down to stumps. They're thick, bulky, and painful. Or shots. They simply attach to your natural teeth with no discomfort. Get a permanently white, perfect smile in only 2
Oh no, Victor Lugosi's body.
Look with lumen ears? Call or go online to get your free digital smile makeover. A show just how dazzling your smile could be. And now we have special financing available. Get a permanently white smile with Lumineers. Ask for them by name.
Call 800-296-8449.
There they are, paint tubes.
For your free information kit.
A secret room and another dead body. It's the victim's husband that we've been looking for. He was stabbed to death, and I'll bet you it was with that dagger we found on the wife. But she was completely clean. I'm thinking the killer was planning to kill him. Wife got in the way, so they had to kill them both. So Santa brought us 2 presents this year. Yeah, if your idea of Santa is a multiple murderous psychopath, maybe this body can tell us more about the killer.
But prosecutors found evidence that Sharon was doing more than that.
10 hours. I'll see you guys. When this is done, I'll try to get all the stars by then. See you then. Back on CSI Hidden Crimes, let's get the results of Victor Lugosi's body. TOD on the second body was the same time as Nina, and the dagger penetrated his back. Rules out suicide, a double homicide on Christmas Eve. Found this nutcracker with his clothes. It has Nina's blood on it. Maybe the killer left some trace on it. I got all the stars, so I have 20 total. There we go. That UV revealed a trace of pine tree sap as well as blood from the first victim on the nutcracker. Doc said he found red paint chips in her head like the color of this nutcracker. This has to be the murder weapon. Great work. I checked with Doc to see if the victims had any sap trace on them, and they didn't. That trace is from the killer. Better take a closer look at our suspects, see who was trimming the tree before killing the Lugosi's last night. Vigo, the Santa Claus, is a complete mess, and he spent a lot of time near the tree. Let's chat with him. Tree sap, murder weapon is a nutcracker. We need to ask you a few more things now that we found Victor Lugosi's dead body. Wow, I can't believe it. Do you know what will happen to their estate and fortune now that they are both gone? If that's why you killed them both, it's not a very smart move. The son is the only beneficiary. I didn't kill them, but I bet that kid did. A spoiled kid like that, just waiting for them to drop dead. Calm down, Vigo. You're getting too upset about their assets, making you look like enemy number 1. We're going to have to check your Santa suit for trace and see what you have in common with the killer. Vigo's Santa suit smells just like the perfume on the Vic, and there's tree sap all over his red coat. He's our prime suspect. The Christmas killer planted the murder weapons on the 2 victims, trying to frame them for killing each other. Thanks to your help with the evidence, we know one of these suspects is guilty of double homicide. It's time to find out which of these suspects is about to get a life sentence for Christmas this year. See you guys for Chapter 3. Alright folks, we've returned. Let's start Chapter 3 of Ho Ho Homicide. This Christmas case has more twists than a bow. Double homicide, secret room, art dealers with art thieves. Time we wrap this up before Christmas morning. Have a closer look at the game room. See if the killer left anything else behind in there.
in time.
Gold tooth.
I don't know how to live without it. You'll be able to do anything you want.
Burned photo.
You can show us where each shooter was standing.
That's how we pulled the trigger first.
I can do that.
That's someone's gold tooth. But who left this behind? Maybe you can find out. That burned photo might be from last night's photo booth. Maybe you could recover the image. Analyze the gold tooth, 848. And the burned photo now.
Section 118-09. Superior investigating officer for 10 days. It's course. This team. Don't come in this way.
There we go.
Don't come in there. What's his name?
The two people kissing in the photo are the maid and Jimmy. We've got some mistletoe and murder. No wonder it was thrown into the fire. I bet they didn't want anyone seeing this. Let's see what Ruby has to say about it. Interrogate Ruby Aldana.
His silence proves nothing. What do we have?
Nice photo, kissing the Lugosi's son. You're right, you were really close to the family. Did the Lugosis know about your tryst with their son?
According to witnesses,
No, they didn't. That's why Jimmy burned it. They wouldn't understand. I'm so much older than him.
any history of
Is that why you killed him? There was no other way for you to be with Jimmy? I didn't kill them. I was with Jimmy. There's no way I could have done it. We were getting drunk on eggnog in his room. Ruby has sap on her just like the killer, and the Lugosis were all that stood between her and her true love. See you guys on the gold tooth, and that's done. Alright folks, we've returned. Let's get the results of the gold tooth. The gold crown tooth doesn't have a serial number on it, but I did find an unknown male's DNA. I remember two of our suspects having gold teeth, Santa Claus and the art dealer Martin. Maybe they can get us to the truth of the crime. Let's see what Martin Garcia has to say.
We'll need you to describe those pieces to us.
Tell me something, Mr. Garcia. Did you drink any eggnog last night? Yeah, I did. Best part about the holidays. Glad to be of help. We know you lied about the broken painting. We found a gold tooth. I think it's yours and you lost it when you killed Victor. No, he was supposed to sell me the painting last night, but he went back on his deal. It got physical for a moment. The painting broke into pieces, and I must have lost the gold tooth. And then you took the fight upstairs, stabbed it to death, and when Nina caught you, you killed her too. I didn't kill the Lugosis, and I am ready to talk to my lawyer now. Good idea, since you just became the prime suspect in this case. And let's see what Vigo Morelli has to say. We found a gold tooth in the game room like the ones you have. Missing any? No, but I bet I can tell you whose it is. I saw a fight between Lugosi and Martin about some art. And you didn't get involved? No. I tried to keep Nina out of it. She always got involved and there was money on the line. I took her upstairs, wanted to calm her down. We got along well. So you took her upstairs to seduce her? Okay, so Victor catches you. You kill her and then kill her to cover your tracks. We got frisky once in a while, but I didn't kill either of them. He admitted to being at the primary with the victim. I still think there's more to this than mommy kissing Santa Claus. I I hope you're making a list and checking it twice, because right now everyone's getting coal for Christmas. You know the killer has tree sap on them. Natalie and Jimmy fit that description. Let's try to crack their alibis. Where'd you get those stains? Looks like tree sap. Yeah, it's sap from the Christmas tree from when we decorated. Weren't you just a bartender serving the eggnog? Yes, but she needed some help, so I did the staircase and the tree. We found Victor dead, stabbed brutally, and judging by the things you have in common with the killer, it may as well have been you. It wasn't me. Did you talk to their son Jimmy yet? He was completely drunk and out of control. That's good to know, but don't think you're out of these reindeer games yet. Jimmy, you haven't been completely honest with us. You told us you were in your room, but forgot to mention who you were with. What do I do on my own? What I do on my own time? What I do on my own time is my own business. Not when it's in the middle of a murder investigation. That's my business. So you want to play coy, or tell me what happened? I didn't do anything. I just got wasted off eggnog with Ruby, and then we fooled around. But I didn't murder my own parents. What kind of person do you think I am? Sorry guys, tablet ran out of battery. I think you're young, quick to temper, and don't like being told what to do, and about to come into a big fortune. Yeah, I guess I should start spending some of that now on a lawyer who you can talk to. We still don't have enough to solve this case. There had to be something the killer used to cover the tracks. Keep looking. The house is wrapped up, except for the game room. Let's put an end to the sleigh bell ride from hell. Well, I got lucky with three 5 hints that I can use.
Position's about to open up on the 40th floor.
Everyone has secrets, man.
Coat.
This was sabotage. Hey, you're not as smart as you think you are.
There we go.
Catch up anytime, online and on demand.
I think that maybe y'all are just not as
953,000.
I've never thought that.
This coat has blood on it, and it belongs to Martin Garcia, the business partner.
It's a hot new cancer drug. Doc orders at 10.
702. See you guys when that's done. Code has been done for a while, so let's get the results here. The blood on the outside of this code matches Victor's DNA. The killer was wearing this when they stabbed him. If the killer wore this coat, then they would have left their DNA on the inside of it. That's 3. I ran the DNA from the epithelial cells on the inside of this jacket. They weren't in CODIS. but I can tell you the DNA has 7 alleles in common with Victor Lugosi and it's female DNA, meaning the killer is an offspring of the victim. I thought he only had the one son. It's a Christmas miracle. Not quite, but I think we have enough to wrap up this case now. It's not the son. The Lugosis are nestled all snug in the morgue, and my holding cells are filled with lying sugar plums. Let's finish this. It's only hours before Christmas. Don't worry, Jim. You'll make it to the policeman's ball to play Santa and stuff yourself with cookies and milk soon. You see, the killer is a blood relation to Victor Lugosi. Wait, I thought that the killer was a female, so that means... Yes, it's either the elf at the party or the maid who was sleeping with the son. That's just wrong. Let's end this nightmare before Christmas. It's Natalie Ray. Natalie, you killed Victor and Nina Lugosi. We found out that you're his daughter. But tell me, why would you kill your own father? He wasn't my father. Victor left my mother before I was even born. He didn't know me at all. He didn't even know his own kid was working at his house. So that's why you killed him, and his new wife, the family you never had? I saw a picture of Nina in a magazine. She was wearing a necklace, my granny's necklace. My granny who raised me, and she was wearing it. It was mine. It was my only chance to get it back. I went upstairs, but he caught me. I told him I was his daughter, and he denied it. Took my necklace from me. I stabbed him. I didn't mean to kill him. Just to get back my necklace. Then Nina walked in. She was gonna tell everyone. I hit her with the nutcracker. You're facing 2 life sentences for a family heirloom. The father you never had is gone forever. Now another kid like you is left without parents. And on Christmas of all days. Now that we caught the Grinch who murdered Christmas, it's time we get back to the true meaning of the holidays. Spending time with the ones we love. And before we all go home, I think it's time we have a family meeting at the office. Hurry up, Christmas dinner in the break room. And that will do. I'll see you guys for the next special episode, but I'm going to do that another day, another time. So I'll see you all then.